All right. That's exactly what I wanted to see, was a cured black bear pelt. And we'll repair that. Perfect. Bearskin bedroll. Back to 100%, just like the coat. So the accountant has wandered around and picked up his stuff. I went to Milton briefly and got the heavy hammer. Added that to the tool belt. You can stay here. How many torches do I have? So this guy's cured, ready to go. I have 6 arrows. I did make some arrows while I was in. I had arrow shafts, so while I was in Milton. Now I didn't harvest any of the cattails at the top part, but in Milton Basin there are 60. So Forlorn Muskeg is over 300, and you can see across that zone, so that's very dense number. But Milton Basin has 60, which is more than the Bear Creek. Let's see here. We are 24 degrees. This might use a fix, but mostly it's my my deer clothing that's holding it back. All right. It should be a good time of day for traveling. It should be. It is a good time of day for traveling. The weather's not nice though. So I will I waited around for a few days to get that last bearskin pelt to cure up for me. Hopefully. I ate a lot of cattails while I was waiting for that bear hide. Oh. Okay. All right, so waiting for the weather to change. Not the most fun I felt I could have. Just I kind of want to do it while it's still daylight, that's all. So while I was giving everyone shout outs, of course, I missed somebody. Well, I miss people all the time, but Grumpy Guy Gaming, that guy, he's got a series on the go too. Noob on the Loose. Let's do it. He got pretty badly chewed on by a wolf. And he's still recovering from that, but he's got lots of food, so. Now my guy went to Milton, and up at Barker's farm is where I made a new bow as well. New bow. Did some hunting. So there's a little bit of food up there for me and a bunch of pelts that will be cured when I get there. So that'll help make my clothing nice. Again. You see anybody down there? I don't see anybody down there. Uh-oh. There we go. I was wondering. I thought there was a connector. Now, I know it's cold, but you might as well get walking while the wind's at your back. Oh, look, it's another birch. I have so many birch. But because of the advice I got, because I did ask, do I try to go Hush River Valley, Milton area with just 6 arrows? Or do I grab the hammer and then go to Broken Railroad? And the votes were basically like, yeah, it never hurts to have more arrows. And that is a very true statement. It never hurts to have more arrows. So, I'm bringing a heavy hammer with me to Broken Railroad. So that way when I am counting cattails in this region, I can also forge up some more arrows. So a couple of whetstones in this region. I believe at least, yeah, there's 2, maybe. If luck's on your side, there's 2. So because I went up to Barker's, the Barker farm, I killed 4 of the wolves up there. I thought there was only 3. Imagine my surprise when a 4th one showed up. But not really anything interesting happened with that. They showed up and I killed them. Now we can check down there for cattails, but there's no cattails down there. I have been down there looking, desperately searching for cattails. And all there is are loud waterfalls and angry wolves. So this is, you can get up the landslide here without having to go up the entire, oh, how did I do this before? Not like this, I'll tell you that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There we are. That's how you do it. You come up right here. Of course, I'm freezing to death. And you hop up this little guy, and there we are. You do have to do some seesawing back and forth a little bit, but you get up here. And the way back is much easier. So now I might run into a wolf up here at any point. It could actually be tucked away in this little thing too and come out at me at the side, which I would prefer that he do, honestly, because then he's already behind me. So the wolves really aren't making a whole lot of noise. So this will be nice, a little bit of time in Broken Railroad. The concept is a little frightening. I'm glad he is as tough as he is for this excursion because, see, that's why I kind of scoped down that tunnel, because it comes out here. Or that little trail.
That'll come in handy.
Oh, it'll all come in handy, I'm sure. Now, I did bring a couple of pieces of coal.
Never been so hungry in my life.
5 to be exact. Huh. Okay. And this way, if there isn't coal in Broken Railroad, I have brought my own. Because when they put the forge in for Pepper, there were no pieces of coal available. She didn't need to forge anyway, but, you know, she certainly didn't get a bonus little cache of some coal she could have used. See, there's a wolf right there. There's 2 of them. Okay, so we're gonna, not run at them. Okay, they're all going away from me and such. I'm not too worried about it. No, there's, that guy's on the other side of the fence, I think. And if I've got it correctly, the other one that turned around should be making his way back this way, and then he'll pop around the fence or go back that direction. We shall see. Or they might all just hide behind a truck and wait to jump out and yell their equivalent of happy birthday. Or surprise, or whatever it is wolves yell. I don't know the language. Come on. In you go. I can hear them. Oh. Ah, darn it. All I did was scare him. Oh, and he's got me. Okay. Ah, you're over there. Okay, gotcha. Here.
Need some first aid.
Don't care if I miss. Whew. All right, well, that's all I have to say about me being very clever. Okay, get away from those in case an Aurora starts up. Oh, you are bleeding, aren't you? I am so sorry. On the neck. Anything else? Okay, just the infection risk.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
It is your lucky day because you are in the house of 1,000 pieces of food. Well, now I've got some recovery to do because, well, that wolf attack was, well, it bit me in the neck. It wasn't trying to tickle me, that's for sure. Cured leather, good stuff. Well, that was certainly far more exciting than I was hoping. I think I got 2. That can stay there for now. Well, here, we'll take it out anyway. I'm not sure, but I don't think I was crouching, but I couldn't run. So I don't know if I got the sudden bow glitch at the worst possible time, or I'll have to look back on my editing and see how badly I screwed that up. Alright.
Now we're cooking with gas.
It's lantern fuel, but sure. Desolation Point. You know what? That place is tough. It's a tough neighborhood. A very tough neighborhood. Okay. Now I'm hoping that if the food is in here, it's still good.
I'll be hungry later.
You're hungry now. Usually yep, there it is. Beautiful.
Gotta take this food.
Better take that food. Ooh, a book on archery. That's unfortunate. Okay, so I do have a hacksaw. There's some matches. I saw those. Anyone leave me a soda in this particular fridge? No. Another piece of scrap. Ah, there are pieces of coal here. If you're, if your character was made after the forge was installed. Alright, what do you? We got another scrap metal here. You can go right there. Actually, all the scrap metal I have, I think there's only one. Yep, here we go. 1 or 2 pieces. But that's 4 arrowheads, and I saw that other one over there, so that's a half dozen arrowheads. That makes me a little bit more comfortable. It's another pry bar in case I didn't bring one. Some toilet water. I'm sure of it. Just kind of looking around. Sorry if I'm being a little bit jerky with my movements. Now there should be, yep, more lantern fuel. Another piece of scrap metal. There may be you betcha. There may be food out in the other room too, like in the entranceway there. That makes me laugh. Okay, we've got simple tools as well. So the accountant has found several cattails, and now there's literally, I'd heard that there was 300 cattails in Forlorn Muskeg. And I thought that had to be accurate, because every time I went, on a little run to get cattails and such, I always had extra. Like there was always way more than I thought there would be. The soda machine used to be on this side, and you usually had some good odds of finding something in there. All right, let's. I've got all the lantern fuel, so that's good. Let's see here. Let's open up some stuff. I'm not really hoping for any pieces of clothing. Just some more food would be nice. All right. Ooh, that's a lot of toilet water. We'll just mix that all together and hopefully nobody notices. All right. Look at that. Now that's some serious lantern light coming out this thing. Let's see what's in here. I think we've already checked the drawers. Well,
I could use this.
oh, you sure could. A can of coffee is very welcome. Now, I didn't let anyone really get a good look at the beans before I ate them. Just said banged up, and then I shoved them into the guy's face. But he's got, cooking 5, archery 5. Mending's pretty darn good. His firearms coming along nicely because I've read a couple of books. I'm pretty sure you can get it to 3 with the books available. I haven't done much ice fishing, but I have read about the subject as well. I mean, I have done some ice fishing, especially up on Timberwolf. Okay. Sure am walking like I'm heavy. Oh, have we already checked here for everything? Okay, then this is what I'm looking for.
Could end up being useful.
Sure. Okay, that's very rare. What am I going to find next? Cured gut? I have found cured gut on Interloper before. Only a couple of times. Oh, there must have been a sale. That's another piece of coal. I'm just looking at things like, do I pick that up? Do I take that with me? So far, though. Come on now. Is the rope over there, maybe? I don't want to go anywhere without the rope. If the rope is in here, I'm going to definitely search for it.
Too heavy.
Well, yeah. Ah, there we are. Whetstone and an emergency stem. Which almost might be good for me. Let's see here. Do I have any coffees or teas that are any good? Guess not. Alright, well, I thought I was going to get a little bit more food out of this place than I did. Not too bad, though. A couple more places to check before we leave. Where's the rope on here? Or am I just... I'll find the rope in the morning. Alright. Yeah, sure. Let's eat the crackers. Now, I won't sleep for 10 hours, but you know, he's going to dream big. Alright. Sun should be up now. It is. Good. Alright. Now,
I need to find food.
you do. Yeah, I thought maybe the rope was tucked away in there. Sometimes it's tucked away in that basin too. It's one of those things where it's like if you find something in a trash can, it's usually nothing you're like, oh, thank goodness the, you know, random stack of papers. I am concerned that the rope is not in here, which could make things a little more difficult for what I want to do. Yeah, I don't think the rope is in here. Another place I can check. Oh yeah, that's right.
Everything's weird.
I let myself get an infection. Alright, that was just plain dumb. So now I need to sleep for 8 hours. Well, that's actually, I guess, good. That's one way to do it, I guess. Now he's going to become... His life is going to bleed away real quick if I don't get him some rest. So... What the heck was that? Yeah, I did not see the... My second time through, too. I'm really looking for it. And, nothing. Okay. Well, let's go rest, and then we'll take off to the... See, this is where you'll find it most of the time. No rope. Alright. No, I would have seen it. Right. I'm just embarrassed now. That was horrible. Okay, let's eat something quick. Infection. Oh, man. Okay, so I won't gain anything back for this. But when I come to, it'll be nice and... Good thing I checked to make sure I had exactly 600 calories before I went to sleep. There we are. The infection has been healed. There's a dead wolf out here and stuff, but he's got friends. Here I thought I was getting electrocuted and I just about panicked. There's the rope. All right. That's good. At least I know where it is. So what angle do I have to be to get this climbing rope? And I guess that angle. Just in case I want to drink a coffee. So, 1 second here. Yeah, 36%. I am finding things that are still edible. And let's take a look at the journal, see how many days this guy's been around. Just to let you know, like, gear is still available at what day? Might not be the nicest. What day are we on here? 150. So he's survived 100. The accountant's been around for 150 fun-filled days. And he's still finding edible things in containers and such. So. Yeah, we have nothing I want. But, you know. Okay. How much wood do I have? Well, that's a fair bit to do what I want to do. And there is definitely food where I'm going, so... Check this container first. Yes, I did. Alright. Got all 6 of my arrows, at least. Alright, we're going to do this. Very important. Okay, so. That can stay here. I don't know how many. Look at my blood trail as I go running in there. I don't know how many corpses I'm going to encounter on my way down there. I'm just trying to imagine how many whetstones I'm going to need at the bottom of that pit. Yeah, it's kind of I'm doing it stupidly, but you're going to take some cold damage before we're done, bud. Trust me on that. All right. Well, you know what? We're pared down pretty good. I can't really there. Don't need that.
I could eat anything right now.
I just really don't need a wolf surprise. That's all I'm kind of... Going with the orange gun because... is there a... Yeah, there's a gap. I'm just... thought there is a gate. It's just redundant. Okay. Who do we have down here? Okay, sometimes there's wolves basically directly in front of me. I'm going to take a little peek for cattails while we're here. Yeah, right. Terrifying. I'm just trying to find a good spot for windproofing. I don't think this is the side for it. There we are. It'll just wipe out the heat a little bit slower. Because of course I'm going to drop into a ravine with, you know, questionable health. But the cool thing about the ravine here is although you have difficulty keeping a fire going because usually it blizzards and does the old trapping blizzard. There we go. Wasn't falling for that one again. Yeah, so usually there's going to be those, so there's a good chance there's going to be a trapping blizzard down here, so no cattails right off the hop. You start getting into it, and they definitely show up. There's a few of them down here. We're not interested in the cattails. I mean, we are, but not really. Wait, what's that? Oh. Okay. This is where we're going to start a fire with matches. Sure. All right, we're going to warm up. We're going to eat some deer. It's going to be great.
It worked.
Perfect. This should work. All right, we get this 1.1 kilograms, 7 minutes. All right, let's do it. All right. Not interested in the deer hide and such. I've got that covered elsewhere. But the food is very important to me. There we go. Look at that. Just filling right up with the food. Alright, so the infection was totally dumb. Not necessary. But I did it to myself anyway. Alright, well, inventory here real quick. Make sure I have 0 cattails. And now we start counting the cattails in Broken Railroad, which there are not a lot of actually. I mean, there's a bunch, but it's not like Forlorn Muskeg or even Milton. I think Milton and Hush River Valley have a lot more than you'd anticipate. Oh, lots of random pieces of wood down here. I won't have to worry about that. Oh, and a stem. That guy has a stem. Sorry about the waterfall. Nice thing about ravines is they usually give you an exit. Hey, book about shooting. Let's see what it does for us, right? You know? Oh. Alright, we're going to take a bit of damage from cold. Didn't need to. Didn't need to at all, but sure did. All right. Just that I'm doing something while I'm warming up. Well, you know, this is exactly what this thing is for. There we go. That's still going. Good, good. Because I'm going to try to sleep here. Sorry, man. This is your shelter. A decent torch. All right. So yeah, starting in and around this rock, in this area, is where the cattails start. And this has been his entire life, has been making sure he's healthy enough to go outside for long periods of time and stay there. And he has to have fuel, and he has to have food. He's been eating a lot of the cattails he's been collecting, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, if you look, there's a ton of wood down here. So when the inevitable trapping blizzard does happen, I should have enough fuel to light multiple fires. Because the wind will shift every which way. Look at this. Well, so far, 16. Get a close-up of that one. Alright. And now, there should only be about a half dozen more. And then, the supply container. Did I get myself turned around? I have the weirdest feeling that I'm now going the wrong way. Nope. I would have seen these guys. Well, maybe my depth perception's a little off due to the fog. Fog does that. It's cooling off in here, though, that's for sure. Anything back in this corner? Okay, good. Almost there. Sorry, guys. And then we'll be done this episode of The Accountant, which isn't nearly as tooth and nail exciting as a Dead Man's Challenge. But yeah, if you want some good interloper training, if you're having trouble with interloper, play the Dead Man's Challenge a half dozen times. Interloper will seem like a breeze. Nice and bright. Oh, well, there's quite a few of them still. There's another 10, it looked like, so our total's going to be pretty up there for just a ravine, or a Broken Railroad ravine basin tour. Now, if you look way up, there, Is it lost in the fog? I believe it is. But the broken bridge is up there. Now, everybody's happy to find one, and I, 78%, am no exception. That is great. Okay, so that looks like it for cattails. Good. A granola bar? Excellent. Let's eat that right now. So 33 cattails down here. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. That's a lot of food. Especially if you're going to do the starvation diet. Sorry, buddy. We'll get you back to your temporary home base here. But yeah, I went with the bearskin sleeping bag because it's moments like that where you can turn a 4-degree fire into a 15-degree heat up session, right? So it's just better. Even though it's heavier, it really does. It's one of the few crafted items that really stands out as good. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that is all the cattails down here. Did you have nothing? Alright. Well, your brother had some stuff too, so that was good. Alright, so I don't know. I don't really trust it, but I'm going to go with 3-hour sleeps here. Let's see. A couple of these. Before I forget, though. BR Ravine is 33. Okay. So there we have it. Oh yeah? Suspicious. Alright, well, we'll see you next time when I'm hopefully surviving this. A little bit of fun. And, yeah, hopefully I can get out of here alive. That'll be good. I mean, I can always pull a quick coffee deal if I need to, or start a fire, you know, up against some other surface. There it goes. Okay, come on, wake up. No messing around here. You got embers still? No. Feels like -30. The wind's just coming right out of that wall, eh?
Find some place to escape this cold.
I don't know. I'm suspicious of this area myself. It's not too windy there, is it? So minus 30, not in the wind. Just checking. And all of a sudden it's going the other way now. Well, that is something else. All right. Whew. Well, wish me luck. Hopefully we'll see you next time. All right, keep surviving, and thank you very much for watching. The good old accountant's doing his thing. If I die here, I will save the journal and just put a guy through a couple of regions as opposed to the whole darn world map. All right, we'll see you next time.